again. Okay, so I had a really good question from Antonio. Good question. And it's basically, what do you wear for an audition? This is very important, I think. And to be honest, I genuinely spend about an hour in my wardrobe before I go to an audition, and it usually ends up being just something very, very basic. Like I could have seen anyone wearing in the street. So I'm going to go into do's and don'ts and what's the best idea and what's the worst idea and agent advice, casting director advice, my advice, all put into one, and we can begin. Okay, so you have a character. A lot of people might say, you want to have like crazy kind of colors just so you can stand out. Yeah, that's not essential. No, not all. In fact, going from my agent's first advice when I asked him, oh my gosh, like what do I wear? It was a really, really big audition. And he said, you know what, like it's fine. I was wearing black, which was not ideal for me. He was like, that's fine. Because, really, they're just going to be looking at how you're acting. And if you just smash it with your acting, they don't care what you're wearing. That was one. I agree, kind of. I completely agree. But there is things that you do need to do, okay? So again, it's also based on the scenario, what the part you're going to play is, like what kind of things. Let me give you another example. I was put into an audition to have the East London look. Okay, I probably would not wear this. Okay, with this is probably a Chelsea look or something. But everyone at the audition hinted perfectly at that look. Some people wear some like kind of dungarees, they kind of put their hair in a bit of a more funky kind of style. It's just a hint. You need to hint your character. Don't go, I mean, you can go absolutely crazy. Like, there was a guy there with the whole full dreadlocks and like everything. Obviously, he probably had that before, and he had some crazy socks on with these like short trousers, like East London style. And I don't know who got it at the end, but there was definitely a hint of that look going around. So what I've kind of learned is that the best thing is to go for something quite neutral, maybe something if that relates to the character. So there was a secretary kind of role I went for, and I would definitely just put on a nice kind of shirt. I mean, I put on leggings. I mean, leggings isn't very secretary, but they got the hint from the shirt. I kept neat hair because it's quite a neat role. I wouldn't wake up, not do my hair, and put no makeup on. I mean, they say, it's best not to wear makeup to an audition, but there have been auditions that I've gone to, and when they're looking for like a glamorous role, you can kind of just put a tiny bit on, like especially girls, when you have a little bit of a spot going on, cover it up just a little bit. It doesn't mean you have to cake. Do not cake yourself. I think that's probably okay. Big no-nos. No crazy makeup. It's not good. They can't see who you are. Um, Let them get a rough idea of your body. If you're a girl, I think it's quite important. Okay, you're skinny, good. Be skinny. Get fat, enjoy it, love it. Doesn't make a difference. They know what you are. They have your description. Don't go crazy earrings. In fact, don't put on earrings at all. I once was told to get rid of my earrings at audition, and that was definitely not ideal. Hinting at the character is the best way to do it. Definitely another example is I went up for a Disney role, had to look younger, didn't wear any makeup. That's good. Young people don't wear makeup. And I also learned from other people's advice, they kind of want a very clean look. You have to look very clean, very petite, very pretty, very like perfect, 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 perfect. That is not the same with every audition. Somewhere might be wanting you to be a little bit more scruffy, a bit more real. So my advice overall is to go with anything you feel comfortable in, something that maybe you can move in, something that does not restrict you, and something that leaves a hint to your character. Now, if you want something more specific, you can always write down comments and say, I'm going up for, some sort of dragon role, like what's the best color to wear. I would avoid black, I would avoid grey, I would avoid dull colors personally. I would, but you know, like if it is your character, if your character is a goth, you know, like you can wear black. Definitely, I've worn black. I've been a goth. I got a role in a goth, which was great, and I was wearing black choker. Like if I would have dressed like this, playing the role of a goth, I probably wouldn't have got it in my audition. So you do need to hint at them, you know, this is what I can do. You know, I like it. I probably blabbed on quite a lot, but I really hope within these 5 minutes you got exactly what I'm trying to say. So yeah, good luck.